Hey everybody, welcome back to Kreationz, and just want to get under here and get one more sensor for you guys. Okay, so these two bolts right here in the middle, are 10s. Take those out. And this one right here was a 8. And then pull this plate down. And that reviews these two sensors here. So you're gonna have to pull this, pick this out to get this off. And this one you're gonna have to release as well. It's so hard to get these off with my videoing. And then you're gonna have to take these 8s off as well. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side, and both of these sensors will come out. All right, so for this one, we actually got a twofer for you. We have two sensors here that come out on the same plate. You didn't have to take the plate out. You can just take these two bolts out like I did with this one and remove the sensor. And so I don't lose the bolts when I'm gonna replace the sensor. I always put the bolts back to where they're at, just as a little tip. You see how they're still in here? And that way I get to keep the bolts. Now, you don't need to take this piece out. I just wanted to take it out because we're getting rid of the car. And I want to show you exactly what it mounts to. Now, this piece here is a mirror. It's the auto mirror control module. So when you get in your car, if you have different settings, like say I get in the car and I like the seat in one spot and I like the mirror in one spot because I'm tall, and my girlfriend is short, so she likes the seat closer and the mirror tucked in more so she can see. Then she hits number 2, I hit number 1, and then this, when she hits number 2, will change that mirror in for her a little bit so you can see. And I don't have to get back in the car and then readjust where I need the mirror to be. This is mirror memory chip right here, this microchip. So I just hit number 1, and it goes back to where this sets the mirror to where it's supposed to be. There's another sensor for the seat, but we're only worried about the mirror right now. So if you are clicking different settings and your mirror is not moving, both mirrors, then I would think it is the module here before it's the mirror motor. Now, if one mirror moves and the other mirror doesn't, then that mirror's motor probably has a bad servo or something in it. But if neither mirrors move, I would look at the module first. Now, the other module over here is the headlight level sensor. Now, my Audi came with HIDs, and let's say we're driving down the road and then we start to go down a dip or downhill. So instead of my lights facing down to where I can't see, the light will level itself flat so I can see more. Or if I'm going uphill, my light won't shine up into the sky. It'll level itself down so I can see more of where I'm going. And that's a really great feature, but with all features, you have to have more components. Now, I left this one screwed in just to show you what it looks like screwed in. And I also, because we're not keeping the car, I cut the connection for the wiring harness to go with the sensor, because if someone pulls this out, they could break the wiring harness piece right here when they're trying to change the sensor, and you don't want to do that because, you know, these are very fragile. So now if I sell the sensor or reuse the sensor, I now have the harness as well to re-splice back in. And I just want to show you the difference. See how it clips in there? There's only one clip piece. So if you break this clip piece and this thing keeps falling out, it's not clipping in correctly, then this sensor will never work and your lights will only stay wherever they're at. So God forbid they're down and you're just going to have to drive like that from now on because the sensor isn't working because the connection won't connect. Now I'm going to show you on this one. You see the connection is different. It's got all those little pins in it right there. Well, this one isn't exactly the same, but it's very close. So I just want to show you the difference. I kept both of them, but I wanted to show you what one looks like open. So hopefully now you can save money and you can fix your own mirror leveling sensor, mirror adjusting sensor, and your headlight leveling sensor. Now, if you don't have leveling headlights in some of your Audis, which I'm pretty sure all of the new ones do, I mean, this came out of my 2001. And you see it's the same for Volkswagen and Audi. Volkswagen and Audi use a lot of the same corresponding parts. So you could find this in your Volkswagen, or you could find this in your Audi. And this is in all the Volkswagens, A4, A6, A7, and A8, because I did look it up. They should be under the glove compartment in the same place that I found it. So hopefully this saves you some money so you can do this yourself and you kind of know what you're doing. Build your confidence. All you got to do is take the glove box out. You're going to find this right underneath. Make sure to go to my playlist so you can see how to get that glove box out without ruining it. And then you can get right to both of these. So do us a favor. If we're going to save you some money or we helped you with your Audi, hit like on the video. Subscribe. We have 40 videos now showing all types of Audi parts and to do. And we have a whole playlist of tearing down the 2.7 twin turbo Audi. I'm going to be rebuilding that engine with KO4s in it as well. If you're interested in Audi engine 2.7 or you have one, you can also find that playlist in our list. So thank you. Share this with your Audi friends. Like I said, give us a like. Comment down below if you've ever had to change one of these. If you've gone to the dealership or a shop and they changed one of these for you, tell me how much it cost to get one of these and how much the labor was, because I would have saved all the labor on myself just changing this and buying this myself. I would hate to say that if I could go and buy this off of eBay for like 30 bucks, Audi sells it for 100, but then they're going to sell it to you for 150 markup. You know what I mean? So hopefully you learn how to do some of this stuff yourself, save that money, and build your confidence. God bless you all, and we're out.